I am Alberto Carrasquilla. I was born in Bogota on April 24, 1959. I am Colombian economist and politician. I was Minister of Finance and Public Right during the governments of Iván Duque Márquez and Álvaro Uribe Vélez. During these times, Colombia has been many problems. One of those was tax reform. I founded it when I was Minister of Finance in the government of Iván Duque. During my stay at the pulpit, the tax reform provided for the increase in the various taxes, and the President Iván Duque had planned to implement in 2021. The reform concept with a 6.8% drop in GDP, the worst in the country's story, and with the COVID-19 pandemic in Colombia. The unrest led to a national strike on April 28, which evolved into massive protests of reactions across the country. On May 5, I made the decision to resign.
Good morning, Mr. Carrasquilla. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. Are you ready for the interview?
Yes, of course. Thanks for your coming to solve the doubts. And do you want something to drink?
Thanks for asking me. Some water, please.
Okay.
What do you think if we start the interview right now? After the strikes that have occurred, how do you deal with criticisms and how do you defend yourself?
That is part of the job. Unemployment is part of the job. Landscape. I think it is time to take like a gram of salt and always look for the good. Side of unemployment. Even though it doesn't mortify me and make me angry at the mistakes and it leads is a frustration.
When people mention tax reform, what they say is, man, why don't they go after tax evaders and why are they always after foreman's employees who are quick to catch?
That is an excellent question. We have been criticized for not having included of capture on evasion explicitly in the proportional. The reason we did not do it is that we are happy with the tools that we have, and we are having a note success during the last 2 years. Even in the mind of this crisis of fight against elevation and illusions.
Minister, when they say that finance ministers have to be heartless, is that true or lie?
Lie. On the contrary, they have to feel how important it is to have a country in which there is the possibility of financing ambitious social programs, such as the ones we are helping to finance during this reform. It can be part of the solution of not all problems, even if it's small. But has to put the say in the songs and your specially for action.
How much risk of a collapse of the tax reform is perceived by the ministry?
Close to zero. Really.
Many tax benefits at a lax reform that would force another in 2021 are some objections of the liberals. They announced negative feedback. How do you see this position?
Very unusual. Liberals voted massive in favor of the finance law, which is essentially the same. Same thing, just a year ago, and with good reasons that this be very positive for the country. In a year is a complicated worldwide, as this 2019 that is closing.
Why do I send a request of resignation and who will be your replacement?
After a while, I believe that my participation is not necessary. So I sent a letter to President Iván Duque where he met him in Nariño. and my representation with the Jose Manuel Restrepo is currently he is Minister of Commerce, Industry and Tourism.
What happened after your letter?
After coming my resignation, I expressed the President your gratitude for the honor having appointed him. Likewise, he told her the withdrawal for the initiative that the fill in the Congress of the Republic is an opportunity to initiative and to provide certain and consecutive dialogue that leads to the conscious that the country urgently requires.
Well, those are all the questions. Thank you for your time to answer us. And free people doubts.
Yes, thank you for the interview. I felt that I can say that it leaves of me me free of weight the actions I take any others though you many have questions call me and I will answer and have a nice day.
Have a nice day too.